Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make something super simple and really fun, but it does require a couple of ingredients like beeswax and some sort of plant butter like cocoa butter. So today we are making Holy Basil Lavender Lip Balm. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It is so fun. It is an amazing gift. It is incredibly calming and soothing to your body and to your nervous system and helps you just de-stress like pretty instantaneously with the smells and the aromas with two really fragrant herbs. So I have my double boiler going here. So water in the bottom. So this is like a double boiler. So I've got water in the bottom, and then let me see if I can show you. I've got water, excuse my caramelized onions going on back there, in the top, and then the glass measuring cup. That's just so all of these, the fats, so the plant butter and then the beeswax, can melt quickly and evenly. So you can just use a regular double boiler. All right, holy basil. So the other thing that you need is an infused oil. Now, you could totally use regular coconut oil. It's hot in my house, so it's liquid. And just add some essential oils if you want. Oh, the sun just came out again. Got my fan on, you can see. Or you can do a super herby, like double whammy essential oil infused, herb infused oil, which is my favorite way to do it. So this is holy basil infused oil. So I did coconut oil. And if you're gonna use coconut oil, it needs to stay pretty liquid, so somewhere warm. And your herbs either need to be dried or very dry wilted. So take a look at these. I harvested these yesterday, I believe. And then they've been in my little curing, like dehydrating room. So we want the water out of the leaves because water in oil equals mold and mildew, and we don't want that in our products. So I have just an example, my dry wilted, pretty dry wilted, but some of them were crunchy, so fairly dry. And you're always safe with dry, so when in doubt, use dried. And then I let it sit, let it infuse for about a month in oil. You can use coconut oil if it's liquid. You could use fractionated coconut oil to make sure it stays liquid, or you could use olive oil. So this is some plantain that I'm infusing in olive oil, and this would be fabulous for your skin too. So that's just some examples. So again, this recipe, once you have that stuff infused, or again, if you just choose to use a regular coconut oil or olive oil and add some essential oils, totally up to you. So could not be easier. So we're doing 3 tablespoons of infused oil. And I really love coconut oil because I love the benefits. Ooh, it's getting goopy. I love the benefits that it has on my skin. It's incredibly hydrating, and it adds just like a nice coconutty flavor too, which I really like. All right, so 3 tablespoons of oil. And since we're doing lip gloss, I've got cute little containers. I'm gonna turn this down. So as I am telling you about not getting water in, we wanna make sure that no water gets inside the measuring cup. So I'm gonna do a tablespoon of beeswax pellets. You can get these from many online suppliers, but I love Mountain Rose Herbs. And then cocoa butter. So get this from Mountain Rose. You could also use shea butter. That is another good option. Or mango butter I just learned about. So we're gonna do a tablespoon of this as well. There we go. And that's it, y'all. Super simple. I always have my trusty herb chopsticks to give it a little stir just while it's all melting together. All right, so giving that a little stir. I'm just gonna make sure all of this goodness, all the butter gets off in there. All right, so I'll be back in a second when that is melted. All right, so we are back. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. This took about 5 minutes to fully melt. So again, carefully, because it is hot, grabbing your glass measuring cup. And now the holy basil has a beautiful fragrance. It is super aromatic, which means it is very calming. Again, like I said, to your nervous system, it helps with stress. Also balances your immune and endocrine system, which is really cool. And the lavender oil does the same. It is very calming, it is very relaxing, and it is amazing for your skin. This would be a great balm. I burnt myself a couple days ago, and this would have been a fantastic salve immediately to have on hand to put on there. So I am gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 drops of lavender. It is very strong, and you want the scent to come through, but you don't want to be like eating lavender, tasting lavender. It's nice for a little bit, but all right, so give that a little blend. And you don't have to use essential oils either. If you just want to, I mean, the coconut oil or the olive oil and the beeswax and the cocoa butter are incredibly nourishing and moisturizing in and of themselves. So you don't have to have the infused oils or the essential oils, but it just is really fun to have that extra scent and medicinal benefit. So, all right, that is off. So now you get these cute little containers. You can order these online. So use these, or you could use little tins, which you can also order online, or I want to show you, you can also use these little like glass jars to fill up. And this works. It is nice lip gloss or lip balm, but it also works as a beautiful skin salve. So look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? So just carefully fill, and you want to work somewhat quickly because it'll start to cool and harden. Right to the top, and then set it aside somewhere very stable to cool. Sometimes I stick mine in the fridge and it takes, I don't know, a couple minutes. So when they are hardened, it looks like this, like a super fun lip balm. Put the lid on, make yourself some fun little labels. And these are, see if that fits perfectly, fantastic gifts. These are really nice to just have around the house. I keep one in my pocketbook. I keep one on my bedside table. Now you do have to be mindful that they will melt, so don't leave it in a super hot car or it will melt. But it smells so good and it's pretty cool. I'm gonna get that little top piece off. It's like a really nice shine. Look at that. And the holy basil lavender 1-2 punch, calming to your system, just helps to like chill everything out. Having it on your lips, it's so fun. So you are absorbing it through the skin on your lips, which is very absorbent, and then it's also right under your nose. So these beautiful aromatic plants, you're getting the benefit through smell and through touch, and maybe a little bit through taste. So we're really activating our senses here. Fantastic presents, fantastic gifts. It's nice to have these around. Like I like to just have these around my house. And then if I'm going somewhere, somebody's coming over, it's just, and people love homemade stuff, especially homemade stuff that smells good and tastes good. And especially homemade stuff that's anti-anxiety and good for your nervous system. So have fun, play, ask any questions that you have below, and enjoy your lip balms.